Guys, hope you're all well. So I thought I'd do another questions and answers kind of video because I think that they can be quite fun, and I love answering you guys' random questions. So this time I went on Tumblr and I asked people if you guys wanted to ask me questions for this video. So I'm just going to randomly like select questions and answer them. Anonymous asked, what's your favourite time/season in the year? I've always said my favourite is autumn. I love autumn because like, I love that there's loads, all the like holidays start happening, you know, like Halloween, and still quite comfortable weather, and it just gets really pretty because all the leaves are falling and stuff like that. But also recently, like this summer, I really did love summer, so I'm liking summer a bit more than I used to. So summer and autumn. Someone on Anon asked top 5 clothing shops. Topshop, okay. Some of them are just overpriced, but Topshop, American Apparel, I hate to say, but I do love it in there. I like Rocket, oh, Monkey, and this is really hard. Maybe Zara. Meet Me in the City asks, who/what inspires your style the most? There's so many people online that inspire me. One of my all-time inspirations is Rumi from Fashion Toast, the blogger. The Style Playlist, I love her style. Erica Bowles, I think it's pronounced, on Tumblr and Instagram. Pretty Sickly also inspires me. Her style is amazing. She's on YouTube as well. I'll link her down below. Hey if you're watching. Also just street style, so when I'm out and about, I just get inspired by what girls are wearing, incorporate it into my style, or give me ideas and stuff like that. So yeah. Mandy Will Eat You asked, if you could choose one food, in brackets, a specific dish, what would you choose? And I always answer this question online, like what's your favourite food, and I always say Italian, so I'm going to say something else. And recently I've been really liking dim sum, so there's so many foods that I really like, but I've been loving dim sum. And I went to ping pong recently, that was so nice. So like spicy vegetable dumplings, and oh my god, and they had like a seafood one that was griddled. Oh, it was amazing. So yeah, dim sum I've been loving. Sweet Treats 151 asks, Costa or Starbucks? And I always said Starbucks. Recently I've been liking Costa. I just feel like their lattes are more luxurious. They're just like more another anonymous asked, what's the best advice you've ever received? That's really difficult actually. My mum always said, there's two things, okay, so one of them is my mum always said if they're gonna go then they'll go, so like don't try to hold on to someone, you know, like don't try and force someone to stay in your life, because if they want to go they'll go, or something like that. So yeah, that was quite a good piece of advice, I think. Another piece of advice was, I always remember my aunt said this, and we were talking about like wearing stuff like clothes and stuff like that, and she said that people see you from the back just as much as they see you from the front. So like think about how you look from the back as well. And I guess that kind of sounds weird, but it always stuck in my head. So I always thought about how I look from behind, like if things fit well from behind as well as look, you know, fit well and look good from the front. There's tons of other things I've been told, but they're just a few that stuck in my mind. Christy Is Cool asked, if you could have one wish granted for everyone in the world, what would it be? What is the most attractive quality in a person? So for the first one, that is really hard. I'd say happiness, but that's kind of, I'd love to say happiness for everyone, but I think good health is really important, so you can like live a long and healthy life. So I think if anyone had any health issues or anything like that, then they could have their wish granted in the way of being healthy again. I think that would help a lot of people, more than money and stuff like that, just to be healthy and be able to do everything you want to do. And the most attractive quality in a person, I love if someone has a good sense of humour, but I want to say that someone is caring. I think if someone is caring and cares about you, that's like the nicest feeling, and I like caring about others, and I like to be cared about, so that's just a really lovely quality for someone to have. Okay, this one I'm going to read. I need to hold and read because it's quite long. Anonymous asks, what shall I do if I'm really lonely at high school? I sit by myself at all of my lessons and I feel like crying all the time. My BFFs I had turned away from me, and now they ignore everything I say and don't interact with me at all. I feel depressed and I don't want to go to school anymore. I feel like they're laughing at me all the freaking time and I don't know what to do. It's the only high school in my town. Please, Sammi, give me advice. I'm desperate. I'm really, really sorry that you have to feel that way at school. I didn't like school at all when I was at school. So if you're really lonely, I would suggest, if you feel like those people are laughing at you and things like that, I know it must be really, really hard, but you honestly have to just block them. They're not nice people, so you have to just block them out of your head. And if they're sitting there laughing at you, how sad is that for them, that that's all they're doing with their time? Like, they're actually, like, they're using their time on you, so that's kind of laughable for them not to be nice people anyway. So just scrap them out of your head. You don't need to worry about people laughing at you and things like that. People just suck sometimes. I've been alone at school loads, on my own and not knowing what to do and like hiding away in a way. So you have to just, over time, you have to just love yourself and love being with yourself and spending time on your own, and you have to get used to that. And it can be really nice to just have time on your own. So find things to do in your spare time, in the breaks and things like that, like reading or working on something or doing extra work. I used to do extra artwork. There are other people that you could befriend, or that I'm sure other people would love to be friends with you, and I know sometimes it seems like people wouldn't because they're already in their own groups, but just try to like make casual conversation with other people, like new people that you have like clicked with before in the past. But know also that school goes by so quickly, so you won't always be in that situation. Even if you don't get to talk to others and you find that difficult, the time just goes so quickly. So all I say to people and like family, like smaller people and younger people in my family as well, is just focus on your studies, focus on your lessons. And lunchtimes and that can suck if you're on your own. I know that myself. But you just have to find things to do with your time and like distract yourself from worrying about people and things like that. It's hard to go really into detail in this video, but I know how you feel. You're not the only one. There are so many people that have a hard time with friends and people. Like, I was dropped out of so many friend groups. And yeah, sometimes it's better to be on your own anyway than feel really uncomfortable in a group of friends. So scratch them out. After a while, they might even come running back to you saying, sorry, we were acting like dicks in the first place, and like wanting to be friends with you. So do your thing, just do your thing. Anyway, that's as much as I can say right now, but I really, really hope that you will become happier and don't dwell on stupid people. Hot and Fun one asks, how have I lost weight, and please do like a video on it and explain. I'm definitely going to do a video on my main channel talking about what I've been doing recently, what I've been eating recently, and weight loss and stuff like that. So just stay tuned, man. That will be up soon. Anonymous asks, if you could switch bodies with anyone, famous or not, dead or alive, who would it be? That is hard. I don't know actually. Tyra Banks has a pretty good body. Oh, there's loads of bodies that I like. Adriana Lima. I don't know, because I quite like my body. Like, I'm not too fussed about, I don't ever think of that, like switching with anyone. I like Rihanna's body, it's quite nice. There's loads of hot bodies. Okay, sorry, I'm holding it like this now, it's easier. Mina Chima asks, how do you stay positive minded and not overthink about general life issues? Thank you, hun, love your channel. Thank you. So something I always do is I just look at the big, if you have like a small issue or like life issues, I always look at the bigger picture and look at just life itself, and it's probably not a big issue, like in the grand scheme of things. And when I'm talking to people, I always say, like, look, in the grand scheme of life, it's not a big deal. So I always think of it that way, and I always think of my priorities and list them. So I'll just sort out, if something is a big issue, then I'll sort it out as soon as I can. If it's not, then I'll just wait. I won't see it as a big deal, and I just try not to stress over things because I think life's too short to be stressing over small things. And I really, really recommend reading Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, because it really helps you put things into perspective and deal with issues more effectively and just to stay calm. So yeah, I recommend that book. Cosmo Cracked asks, what do you like on your froyo? I love froyo. I like to get strawberries, bananas and agave nectar or honey. I also like brownies, like chopped up brownies, and granola. I love putting granola. You guys know that I like granola. Anonymous asks where my wall tapestry is from. So this one, a lot of people ask where that's from. It's from Urban Outfitters, and I got it online. So I'll try and link it down below actually if it's still in Urban Outfitters. My G Dalina, that's probably wrong, I'm sorry, said, hey Sammy, what would you try if you knew you wouldn't fail? I'm hopefully going to do it anyway, because in life, you know, you have to take risks, but I would, if I knew I wouldn't fail, I would just dive headfirst into opening my own shop, because I'd love to sell things. I'd love to sell jewellery or clothes or something like that that is just completely in my style and just, you know, like that has my vision to it and stuff like that. So I don't know whether that would be online or like having a shop, but if I knew I wouldn't fail, that would be amazing to just start that now and just have it, you know, going. So that's all I'll answer for now, and thank you guys for your questions. I hope you guys like this video. Let me know if you want me to do more. I'll probably do another Twitter one next time or something, and let me know what you want to see on my vlog channel. Thank you guys for being so lovely to me recently and for all your support. It really does mean a lot. Again, I know I always say this, but thank you guys so much. I should be uploading a lot more videos, you know, from now, hopefully, here and on my main channel. So thank you guys also for bearing with me, because, you know, life sometimes can have rough patches. So yeah, it should be all good from here on. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.